Hey, I'm Coral. This is Coral Gardens. I'm gonna take you on a quick garden tour today. I've actually already shot this. I did all the cleanup and I'm gonna show you that in this video. I just got back from a funeral today, so my makeup's a little crazy, that's why. Another one of Cameron's family members, gone way too young. Kid I knew growing up, really super sad. Anyway, I'm gonna take you guys around to take a quick look at what we got going on. We're kind of just restarting with fall stuff, so I have all these starts over here. I'll actually walk over because I need to put them up on something so the chickens don't get them. We got, oh yeah, let's see if I can do this one-handed. Hold on. Hi. Oi. Okay. Just gotta keep them out of the chickens' grass because they have been going to town on the brassicas. So some little broccoli that I killed, left it out in a tray, and then cauliflower, Romanesco, and scarlet kale. I'm gonna be putting those in the ground. Maybe putting those exclusively out in the gated garden, and I'm gonna just use that primarily, except for where the cabbages are planted, and along the trellises we'll do sweet peas and peas. But for the most part, because the chickens are really got a taste for the garden and really got a taste for the brassicas, I'll show you. These were really big before. Can you see it? Yeah. Now they're just skeletal remains, basically. Chickens going to town. Ew, and there's a brassica worm on there. Wish the chickens would just eat those and not eat the... There's another one. Let's see. Ew, slimy. And another. Oopsie, I lost one. There's a big, huge guy here. Anywhere there's brassicas, there's these little shitheads. Ew, I hate them so much. And you gotta start getting real comfortable with picking them up, because hand picking is probably the best way to deal with them. And I hadn't gone through any of these yet, even though I've been seeing the cabbage worms all over them. Cabbage moths, I mean, because they were underneath things. Let's go see. Oh, you know what we could do is feed the new chickens. They will love us for this. Let's see. My landlord got... Ew, they're moving in my hand. That's really gross. The landlord's got a bunch of little fledgling chickens over here. And they're a little scared of me still, so this might endear me to them. Hold on one sec. Let's see. He's got a old, he runs the local store, so he uses all his old stuff. So he's got a refrigerator door as the main door there. Hi, girls. Look, I have presents for you. Oh, I think there's actually a rooster in here too. Look, guys. Look, I have bugs. Look. Oh, goodness, they're really scared of me. Here, look. I'm going to throw you bugs. Look. Hey, babies. Do you like bugs? Stay in one corner so I can show you that I'm throwing you bugs. Here, look. Look. Bugs. Bugs. Look, guys, worms. You weirdos. Here, look, worms. That's a worm. Go get it. There's one that keeps being stuck to my hand. Well, we tried. I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, there's a few. Now they're going crazy for the bugs. I think the one with the little comb on top is the rooster. Future rooster of America. And hopefully he won't be allowed in, or mean rooster. See him over there? They got so much bigger and feathered out really quickly. I think he's gonna get more as well. So we're gonna be in the chickens around here. All right. Ooh. Oh God, oh God. That was scary. I got stuck. Caught on something. Whew. Okay, so now I'll show you where we're gonna put everything after that little side quest adventure. in the gated garden where I've pulled up all the summer squash. I'm gonna put all those brassicas. Take the peppers out pretty soon, and the beans, and the eggplant. And then here we'll probably put lettuces where these tomatoes are, and there maybe some flowering kale or something pretty. And I have a lot smaller garden area to deal with that way. But the tomatoes are still really going strong. Just got a whole nother big basket of them yesterday. And I'm sure I could probably pick another full basket today if I really tried. I need to sell some at the farmer's market, and we need to harvest our cannabis soon. Hi, girls. So the chickens have come over to investigate. I started a garden tour and then realized that I was filming it vertically, so we'll just start over. I've been cleaning as I go, pulling out things that are done, and then you'll see the remnants of those. And the ladies came to check it out. Unfortunately, they're not eating the ones that I just pulled out. They're only pecking at the ones that are still connected. And these are some starts I got: some scarlet kale, some cauliflower, and some Romanesco broccoli cauliflower. Come on, girls, you want to come with me? Come on. Here's our freak show. This looks like it really needs to be watered and harvested very soon. Really sticky and smells good. Ew, look at all the aphids on that. Gross. Okra. I'm going to be pulling out these today and harvesting all these watermelons. I pulled off all these vines that on my most beautiful covered arch trellis. I'll harvest that today. Oopsie. Aphids don't see, oh, they're pretty attracted to those too. Ew, I'm gonna spray for them, I think. Oh, I got another little tiny baby butternut on that one, or butterscotch. Harvest all these little watermelons, that little butternut, this little tiny watermelon that the chickens have pecked into, and give that to them probably. There's the chickens, the cabbage that the chickens have really gotten to. I think I'm just gonna put covers and hope those come back. Let's see. The partially run over carrots. Oh no. And these were broccoli starts that it looks like I probably killed completely. Let's put them over with the other guys and get them watered, but they look very dead. I think they forgotten about last watering. And we've been watering less and less. That's sad. So I'll have to get at least another pack of broccoli. Oh man. Oh man, chickens. Okay, let's get back to the arch trellises. So I think we'll harvest all of these watermelons. Our little turkey. And that little ball. And then this guy we're still trying to keep around to completely firm up this to a winter squash where it's able to last. We got the arugula really growing back since the chickens have been ignoring it, and the spinach there. Our smallest artichoke. Our tomatoes over there. Last little remnants of corn. And a bean that's climbing up here finally. Chickens are cleaning off the grill of my car. So these have lots of flowers and or tomatoes. There's a pretty one back in here. And hopefully we'll get a few before the freeze comes. Then there's some tomatoes back here. This big huge tomato fell over, probably from the chickens constantly attacking it. And those look like they're about to ripen up. There's little sage's resting place. We still haven't planted our sage there for her. So where I pulled these out, there was peas, as I mentioned, growing underneath them, and then actually also broccoli or cauliflower starts. So I'm seeing a few of these, and I didn't know that they had come up. So that's a good thing. If these guys don't come get them, get out of here. Get out of here, bad girls. I'm not showing you where the good stuff is. I wish they would go peck at the bugs and stuff on these ones instead. But. So I'm gonna leave this guy, because as I mentioned before, this has the pumpkin that is covered to protect it from the chickens and has become a frog habitat. Oop, and there he is there. Hi, little buddy. Sorry, buddy. He's like, you told me to go back and now you're uncovering me again. Mean lady. You got it. You're okay. You're safe, little guy. It's kind of the perfect little hiding place for him. I wonder if the chickens would probably try and eat him. So this pumpkin is still relatively healthy, and we'll let it keep going. There's a watermelon here that we'll harvest too. It's got quite a bit of aphid damage. These red rat's tail radishes are getting huge. I tried one the other day and I did not love it, so I'm gonna have to get creative with those. Hey, dum-dums, get out of there. You're not supposed to eat tomatoes. Hey, you can have this one then. Come on. Come on, you can have this one. Let's go. Come on. I already pecked at this one that I was gonna eat. Come on. Come on, chickens. Hey, don't. Hey, dummies. Come here. They're so dumb. Come here. Come here. Eat that. They probably don't want it so much now that it's off the vine. It's rolling away. Get it. All right, let's cut some more stuff down. I'm on a roll. I cut down these little tomato plants too, but we're dead. Next year we will definitely be caging off the tomatoes from the chickens. They really left things alone in the beginning. I think the tomatillos, there's quite a few that probably by next Friday will be ready to harvest. We sold one little cup of them, 1 pint, last week at the farmer's market. And if we could get a few more than that, we could get some people making salsa. Our onions are looking pretty good. I was just trying to go through here. Oh, there's our potatoes and our carrots. I'll do this really quick too. Potatoes are starting to die back, and I did harvest a few out of there. We are completely out of carrot seeds. I'd really like to plant some more, but we're going to pull out these in their entirety because they are not doing anything anymore. And I'll show you what else. But for right now, I grabbed a chair so that I could sit here and go through these and untangle them without pulling all the beans and peas out, because this is a pretty complicated little area. So I'll probably put you guys down for a minute and show you when that's all done. Well, I said I was going to be gentle, and then the first thing I did was break one of the longest beans, which is a bummer. It looks like there was a watermelon on here that I was unaware of. This is a Moon and Stars watermelon. Pretty immature. It only has a couple little tiny stars. I might still try and keep it and crack it open with the rest of our watermelons. We did get one earlier, but then it was really cute, and then it succumbed to aphid damage. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the counter. Put that with our other stuff. I had no idea that existed. Okay. Ugh. So now I've gotten this out with just that one casualty that I'm aware of. And then I'll try and just straighten these peas out. Give them a little start. I think the chickens are actually going for maybe the bugs that fell off now, so that's good. A lot of these have peas on them that I'll take off to take the weight off of them, and I'll try and wind these around and see what we come up with at the end. Okay, so here's what we got out of that. After pulling out that watermelon, got most of our beans still intact, and a good amount of our peas are a lot longer than I would have guessed and had peas on them. And hopefully we can help them climb now that the peas are off, and they'll give them a little plant food, and hopefully everybody can just take off. And let's go over and chop the heck out of those, and then I'll do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna try and hold you while I do it, because I got kind of good at it. There's a little tiny squash on there, but we're not gonna give him time to ripe to even get bigger. Just take those sick little guys out. I think what I'm gonna do is just chop everything right now, and then have Cam come through and grab everything for me. Because this is already really tiring for me, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna come back. I am definitely making progress. I'll go over and show you there in just a minute. But I just finished getting all those out. And then now I'm parked on the other side of here to get the couple melon plants, the Kajari melon and the watermelon plant. We got one each off of both of these, one little guy, and that was still exciting. So, and then we'll try and leave the long beans. See that huge guy right there? And the peas here to keep growing for a while. All right, so there's that one. I got those little guys out with just the loss of one little tip of a noodle bean. There's the area over there, and there's the big pile. There's one little aphid covered squash that I found buried in one of the bigger ones. I cut down all the sunflowers over there, and now let's go cut these guys and harvest whatever little guys they have on them, and then do the ones in here. We'll be done. The cat over there has a grasshopper that now he's toying with. I thought that was the neighbor's cat. Definitely has balls. Get that grasshopper. I wonder if he'll eat it or just keep playing with it. Anyway, now I'm tempted because I saw this little tiny baby, and then there's actually an even smaller little guy. Can you see him right there? I'm tempted to let this guy keep going for a little bit and see if he can make one more. I doubt it. The one little tiny watermelon right here I gave to the chickens. Hopefully they'll eat it. And I'm gonna harvest all the rest of these guys. And we're gonna have a watermelon eating day. Huh, kitty? Did you get that grasshopper? The grasshopper's not having a great day. Okay, so I got everything outside of the fence. Now we're gonna tackle in here. And what I've decided we're gonna do, since the chickens are getting so rampant in the garden, speak of the devils, there they are again. I think we're gonna do all of our winter veg in here, except for whatever happens to survive out there on the trellises and the cabbages that are planted kind of where the squash was before. I have pulled out most of the squashes I mentioned in here before. Just left the 2 zucchinis that were producing the most. And since I have pulled them, the peppers have been doing a lot better. We have a little shishito that might give me enough to do blisters. I've harvested one really nice pepper from these 2 bell peppers. And there's more on. Both of them have quite a few actually. And the chickens are gonna try and follow me in here. You stay out of here. You go eat the stuff. Okay, so these 2 are both absolute beasts. I don't know if you could see how thick each of these, like this is the big tree branch trimmer, and it's gonna have a hard time getting through this, but we're gonna do it. Now we'll do this other big guy, and then I'm calling it quits. So this guy is huge. He starts way back here and goes all the way up there. Let's see if I can come up with you guys here. Oh, you did it, but then you fell. So there's that. Now I just have to get him out of here. The last one was super heavy for me. This one's so heavy that I decided the best method was pulling. And I'm gonna try and show you guys. I don't know if you can see this or not, but just getting some kind of a hold on him and then yanking. And that beast barely fit out the gate. Let's see. Kick the last couple pieces through. And both covered in aphids and sweat. That area is now mostly clear and ready to plant with all those brassicas in the packs that I showed you. And for now, we'll leave the beans that are still doing a little bit, and we'll leave the corn just because there's some little brassica that we planted when we underplanted that is bolting over there. And those little peas are doing okay. I got my first yellow brandy wine off of these the other day. It was really good. And then there is sun golden, sweetheart cherries, and green zebras. The green zebra is the one looking really puny right there. And midnight snacks. Ouch, if I didn't say that. That are all producing in here. Same varieties over here, except for the apricot mango and the lemon drop. And then whatever the red kind of heirloom is. That's not a Cherokee purple, but it's good. That's what I bought with a Cherokee purple. These lettuce are going to seed. I'm gonna let them and really hope that they bring forth some new lettuce. And there's some radishes over there. Pick these again next week before what I think is the last farmer's market. And let's go look at the flowers and these guys look ready to harvest for sure. Oh, and maybe we should go say hi to the neighbor's chickens. There's all the peppers doing good. Okay. Ooh, the chickens pooped out here, so there's flies everywhere. Those are the amaranths that have broken and they grew back from the base. Just really pretty. Some of these zinnias are either dying of water issue or some kind of disease, and I'm just pulling them as they go. The rest are seeming to do fine. A couple little sweet alyssum on the edges have come up. I'm gonna throw a couple more packs out here. And the rest of the zinnias are still going pretty good. There's calendula coming up over there. I need to do some more fall-friendly seedlings here. See, I don't know what the deal is with these. Maybe one of you guys knows. Gomphrena is so beautiful. See the really pretty, like, orangey one over there? And there's those pink ones. And these red ones. And I think I only planted red and pink. I don't know where the orangey ones came from. There's the sweet potatoes. And with some Swiss chard. Here's our one little coxcomb. Getting pretty big. Let me quickly show you these other tomatoes. They're all getting quite a few on. This one has a whole bunch of Roma type. And those need to be harvested as well. I'm gonna pull the heads off these two little sunflowers and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because that was freaking a lot. Okay guys, so here's our wonky little harvest. We got a few watermelons and some big ones that are ready to harvest here shortly. I didn't want to pick them all at the same time. A couple butternut little tiny squash, a Lakota tiny squash, a very aphidy scallop squash, and then these beautiful huge sunflower seeds. Look at the size of those things. Holy smokes, we are eating those for sure. That's gorgeous. Yay, okay. Well, put that back in and keep it looking really cool. I'm gonna take some pictures of that and bring that right in so the birds don't get it. And these ones are a little bit smaller, but I'm sure that these will be good to eat and or plant next year. But I cannot believe how big these guys are. I've never seen sunflower seeds so big. And then a few little black ones from the pretty evening flowers ones. That's not too bad. And the garden is a lot cleaner. So we're coming into fall, getting ready. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was fun as always. I am way more tired than usual. I'm gonna go in and take a shower. So that's what we got going on. Just in the stage of harvesting and cleaning up and resetting for fall. And hopefully we get enough warmth and sunshine in the days that we'll get some growth on the plants that we do plant out here. Oh, we also have some carrots out here and some onions, so those will stay. But everything else out here will probably die off. And then we'll mostly just have the inside garden. So it'll be a lot shorter garden tours. Some of you might be happy about that. No 30-minute garden tours. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today and every day that you do. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great day.
Like and subscribe.
I think I didn't record the last one.